Welcome back to Gardening with Gail, and this is part 2 of me making my own Japanese cherry blossom tree tea, known as Sakura. So here, from part 1, you can check that video out earlier. I've dehydrated these blooms in my air fryer. Now you can dehydrate blooms, dried fruit in an air fryer if you have that setting, or you can have a food dehydrator, your oven, or regular air dryer. Air drying may take longer, maybe 1 or 2 weeks, but nevertheless these were dehydrated in my air fryer for about 6 minutes, checking on them, turning them over somewhere around 3. Now that they've dried, I'm now getting ready to place them in the tea bags that I have purchased, or you can also use a coffee filter and a stapler, some string, whatever. You can also use a stainless steel tea strainer for loose leaf teas. There's so many ways out there that you can make your own tea. But now I'm trying to put it in the bag. It's a little hard to do with one hand, but I am successful. So I did it. Stuff them in there to where I felt capacity. This is a small batch. They're really crunchy. So I'm just making them a little smaller. And I then stapled my tea bag together. Sometimes 2 or 3 staples are good. This wind up coming apart. So I definitely need to make sure I secure my stapler or tie them more. But there you go. And after that, I placed the tea that I've made, my dried leaves in the bag, in my stainless steel coffee mug that I'm using here. And from my kettle, some really hot boiling water to allow it to steep. Now the color of this tea is so beautiful. It turns to a light pink hue. It was delicious. You use your sweetener of choice, if any. This is Gardening with Gail. Please follow me for more gardening tips and the use of your garden. Gardening with Gail. And this was part 2. I hope